I'm on day 45 of semen retention and celibacy, and I saw some goddamn UFOs last night. I was standing in this very field, and over behind me I saw like 2 dots up in the sky. And they weren't stars, they weren't satellites, they were lower than anything else in the sky, and they wouldn't move for like 25 minutes. I stood here for 25 minutes watching them, and they were like side by side, and they were just dropping slowly and slowly. And one disappeared, and then there was one left. I took some footage. But goddamn, it was a pretty eerie night. I think they feel the presence of my balls compared to the average man who's out here busting like 7 times a day. They felt some like seminal force in the distance, and they're like, God damn, we gotta investigate this. I feel a full sack in the distance. And they came through, yo. They came through. They needed to know what was up. I think they were trying to abduct me to study my balls, you know? Study what a full sack looks like, because most dudes out here be busting off every fucking 7 days, you know? But yeah, I feel good. I like to have experiences like that. Like, I definitely see stuff in the sky all the time, but I don't always have enough time to like catch footage in the sky. But man, I think the aliens are coming, yo. I think the aliens are coming. For me, I'm so big on movies. Like, you guys who watch The Matrix and you're like, yo, The Matrix has to do with life. Like, we watch so many sci-fi movies as guys, like especially like Star Wars or whatever, and like this shit resonates with us. And I think there's a reason these movies resonate with us. I think these stories are like as ancient as time, and like, I don't know, to believe we're the only beings out here is some bullshit. Like, I've had such spiritual dreams of like other spirits and other entities around me. Like, I don't believe we're alone in this universe. I don't believe we're alone in this universe. I don't believe we're alone in this dimension. Like, there's spirits, there's the unseen, there's other beings. Like, this shit's so cool to me. Like, I actually love this shit. And like, especially in the time where we're approaching like robots being in the streets, like humanoid robots being in the streets. Like, how long before we have robots out here just walking around that we can talk to and interact with? Like, you know, people who say The Simpsons is predictive programming. Okay, well, the same creator of The Simpsons made Futurama, and in Futurama, they're literally walking out here next to robots, aliens. Like, I believe we're close to a future where it's going to be like that, where we're literally going to be walking around out here with robots, and we can talk and interact with aliens, and they're just part of our society, and there's like intergalactic planetary shit. Like, why the fuck not, you know? I feel like people are so close-minded when it comes to that shit. Like, you really think we're out here alone and life is just you and your job and your family and your kids, and that's it. We got to think bigger than that. And I think men who practice semen retention, like, you're more into that spiritual shit because you know that there's something to just withholding your energy. Just the fact that you know that your energy changes when you hold it and conserve it, like, that shows that there's something bigger than what we see out here, you know? Like, people who say you get luck and you have good luck just because you hold your nuts. Like, there's a spiritual aspect to that. And spiritual is the unseen. So like, if I physically see something in the sky, like, why can't I physically see another being in front of me, you know? I heard someone else say too, like, everything that we can conceive in our mind, like everything that we could see in our mind, all creations, all beings, all this stuff, like, as long as you could see it, it's a reality that can happen, you know? Like fucking unicorns or something. Like, is it that hard to believe there's been a horse with a horn or some shit, you know what I mean? Or a Loch Ness monster or whatever the fuck. But yeah, guys, 45 days into my journey, I feel good. I had trouble sleeping last night. Like, I keep having frequent days where it gets hard, but I've had maybe like 7 days out of the 45 where it's been harder than others, but it's all good. We're still trying. We're still pushing through. But yeah, I really like this practice. I love when you can like have spiritual experiences from a practice, like a fast or retention and abstaining from sex. Like, I really feel like it helps you attract situations and scenarios like that. Did you see that black truck? I called you because there was like a creepy black truck driving around. But yeah, I really feel like we're in a reality where we're not too far away from seeing other beings, seeing other entities around us. You know, like, ever since I was young, especially on TV, there was always like these random shows about UFO sightings or ghost sightings and all this shit. And I feel like we had a gap in time from maybe like year 2000 to maybe like 2015, 2016, where people almost didn't talk about this shit. And now all of a sudden we're talking about it again. So I don't find that any coincidence. You have to be in tune to it. If you're not in tune to it, if you're not in tune to your own energy and your own surroundings, and you never look up at the sky and everything about your life is just your job and your career and your car and all this shit, like, I don't believe you're gonna see much. And there's really not too many people out here who are open consciously to any of that shit. I don't know, guys. Don't forget to check your surroundings. Honestly, I know when you do like semen retention, it's like an inner practice. It's an inner practice. So you're so focused on feeling what's going on inside. You're focused on your own energy and your own journey. But don't forget to look outside yourself when you're on a spiritual practice. Because when you do that shit, you never know what you're going to see, especially in people. Like, don't forget to, like, when you're doing a spiritual practice, like a fast, celibacy, whatever it may be, analyze people. Analyze the fuck out of people. If some stranger comes to you that you've never seen before and they got a certain look or twinkle in their eyes and they're saying something to you, pay attention to the message that they're telling you, because you never know what spirit is inside that body. You never know what entity is inside that body. And I truly believe the spirit of the Most High and the spirit of the devil, Satan, whatever you want to call it, can inhabit any single being out here. So really pay attention and be careful to what people are saying and doing and how you feel vibrationally around certain beings. Because you could be receiving a message, you could be receiving a threat, you could be receiving a spiritual like parasite trying to drain you. Really make sure you pay attention to your interactions out here and the messages and the signs. Like, if you pass by like a license plate and it says something like, I don't know, you know what I mean? If you pass by a license plate and it says something that resonates with you, don't ignore that. Don't ignore it. If you pass by a billboard that says something that resonates with you, don't ignore it. If this is the Matrix, then everything around you is a program and everything's set up. I heard someone say once too, like, reality is almost like the way a video game renders as you travel. Like, you know, in like Grand Theft Auto, when you're driving and like the game's rendering and you see certain things appear around you, someone said reality is like that. So if you see something appear in your reality that resonates with you, it might be the Most High or some kind of spirit or an ancestor trying to communicate with you. At least that's what I believe. I know everyone says like that shit's really like woo-woo spiritual, but man, why the fuck would you do semen retention if you're not spiritual like that, you know? It's the most spiritual practice I believe a man could do. Abstaining from sex, going in monk mode, focusing on himself, like, and I posted that shit too. I posted the UFO thing in my story. Someone messages me, they're like, you're high right now. It's like, Nick, motherfucker, I haven't been high in 6 months. I don't smoke anymore like that. Someone else messages me and they're like, no, there's over 15,000 satellites in our orbit. What kind of satellites stay in the sky, don't move for 20 minutes and stay side by side? Like, I'm not a retard, bro. It's okay though. People will always say what they want to make themselves feel good, but man, when the aliens come, I'm gonna be ready, y'all. All right? Peace, love, knowledge, and protection, you and yours. This is Takal Bay from Temple Alchemy, and I'm out. We're in a smoky ass field, and there's motherfucking UFOs in the sky right now, bruh. Are you gonna get abducted?
I'm talking to them telepathically.
I don't want them to come abduct us though.
No, but I says we come in peace.
I think they need to come in peace, not us. All right, we've been here about 15 minutes in the same spot. We can only see that one now. These two stars have not moved at all. Just about to drop below the house.
It's gone now.
No, I can still see it on camera. Just the one.